What's going on, guys? My name is Garrett here on the Jobless Gamers channel, and today we're doing Squadcast number 12? 12?
I have no
Maybe.
idea.
Yes,
I don't
it
know
is
what
12.
Squadcast this is, but I'm doing this live. I'm actually live streaming right now, but not anymore when you guys see this on the channel. But basically today we're doing a Squadcast that we talk about topics in GTA 5. It's a weekly series here on the channel that every Saturday we do a Squadcast with Mr. Bosch Win
Hello.
and the Saintsfan.
Hello.
That was the most
I don't-
delayed hello.
I don't know. I was gonna say something, but I forgot what I was gonna say.
Today's topics are just the highlight. That's all we're talking about this whole episode. So I am live streaming, so we'll be taking questions from the live stream chat and I guess integrating it into our conversations. And I just got run over by cops and I'm underneath the car. There we go. So let's start off with our opinions, or let's start off what came with the High Life update, whichever you guys want to take it first, and then we'll go from there from doing all that stuff. Are you guys gonna talk? I mean, like,
I was waiting
Well,
on Ross.
are you guys like
I'll
shy
get
that I'm doing this live or something?
No, I'm getting shouted over here. But yeah, I don't know. High Life. What came out in it? I've just been driving around in that new car because it looks sweet.
What new car? Okay,
The
Jesus.
Zentorno. The Zentorno.
So what
Love it.
are all the new things that have come with this patch? Like, give me like an update.
New
Yeah, no, we just
apartments,
got, all
new
the
cars, new
components.
clothing, the new gun, the patch notes that had a giant list of things that they fixed. Um,
And what else?
and
They
that's
had
about it.
The new or multiple apartments. I still haven't even played with that yet. I have to like move all my cars and rearrange.
Wait, you haven't
I
got the
would-
new apartment yet?
No, I did, but like I haven't moved the garages. Like I haven't moved cars and
I
stuff.
tried doing that today and it threw my car out. Like
I'm,
it didn't work.
I'm like OCD, so I'm gonna have to have like all my supercars and all my like sports cars, and it's gonna be a mess.
I might be the minority in this opinion, and I'm sure I might get a little bit of hate. But the new interior is so lackluster. Like that's what we waited 7 months for.
We
Yeah.
never did 7. I mean, well,
Like,
I mean, no, I think that's the majority. I think that's
kind of new
everyone.
interior.
Dude, once customizable apartments comes out, GG.
yo, I
There
don't.
we go.
That's probably never gonna happen though. You know.
It's gonna happen. We're gonna have a content creator
Hey,
specific.
Listen,
What?
if my alien theory that you said wasn't gonna happen, which is more possible than a customizable apartment theory, let's be realistic here.
I'm telling you, man, we're gonna have the most awesome apartment customization tool
I don't
ever.
even.
We're gonna have.
apartment. I don't even know why I bought. This
Yeah, but like
apartment.
if I feel like if
I
it was
don't
more
use apartments
customized,
at
people
all.
would go in their apartments. Like now we have two
Yeah,
apartments.
maybe you're right.
Honestly, if they would have just sold the garages alone, people would have just bought. I would have just bought a 10-car garage instead of having another apartment. In my
No,
opinion.
I never go in my apartment.
They have. I'm gonna sell my apartment for one of the 10-car garages by the airport. So much easier, because it's a lot
That's
cheaper.
actually a really good idea.
Yeah, like that's what I've been telling people. If they're like tight on money and they don't really care about the new apartments, then just go buy a 10-car garage. It's like I don't even know if it's $100,000. It's probably cheaper than that. And bam, 20 cars already.
I don't know. What do you guys think? Let me know in the comments or in the chat right now what you guys think about the apartments and the garages. Like, do you guys like the new interior apartments? Do you guys like the new garages? Let me know in the chat right now. Like, go. Spam away. Let me know, like, do you love it? Do you hate it? Do you absolutely want a new interior? Because personally, I thought the new interiors, like, I don't know why. I guess I was foolish to assume this, but I thought each apartment was going to have their own interior. Like, a new one.
Yeah, well, I don't know.
Is this for every apartment where like the view is blocked in the bedroom? Because
Yeah,
I was really salty about that
dude,
in my
I was
video.
too. I was like, you know what? How are they gonna have the windows right there with like this amazing view? I think it was one of the apartments. They have like a really good view of the city, but you can't even sit in your bedroom. Like, come
Dude, I
on.
just died.
But
Sorry. But yeah, like, there's some apartments, I forgot which one it was, that, like, the view you get is of a crane. Just, like,
dude,
Right
that's
there.
one my friend bought. Like, because we were all going to buy different ones just to see the view, and he got so unlucky because he's like, "Oh, great, I get to see a freaking construction site the entire
yeah, that's
time."
all you see.
So,
Just, like, a big construction site just chilling.
yeah, but I mean, I don't know. I don't think many people really care, to be honest, what their apartment looks like. So
I do. I want to
I-
look. I personally, this is gonna sound really, really, like, you know, super gay, But I like The Sims. I don't know how many of you guys played The Sims, but that game,
City's my game.
like that game is fun as hell. Like it may be like the girliest game. Like you can like make babies and
What the
stuff.
fuck?
But yo, like you can customize houses and stuff. And like I played SimCity a lot when it came out, and I'm sort of sad that it didn't do as well as I wanted to. But like the Sims game, where you can like just make your own house, I think that's cool. If you can like make your own apartment within your apartment, like customize the walls, the furniture, the floor, all that stuff, that would be really, really cool to see. And I don't know, like let me know in the chat what you guys think. If you could customize your apartments, would you want that feature? Like that's something that Rockstar could monetize so easily. Like
Yeah,
you know,
that is true. They
you
could
want
have a
new
bunch
rugs?
of
$2.
micro DLCs or whatever. I mean, I know what is
Yeah.
it? Call of Duty does that all the time with the camos and
And-
stuff. So
And even look at a game like Skyrim. What was there like? Create a house deal.
yeah, they made a
Hearthstone?
DLC.
That was super successful.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I mean,
to create
I get it, but
Not Hearthstone. What was it called? What was the DLC?
yeah,
for Skyrim?
it was like Hearthstone or Hearthfire,
Something like that.
Hearthfire.
Hearthfire. There you go. There you go.
But
You guys like Hearthstone?
that's the game. No, but
Something.
See, look, everyone's saying that they would customize it
Yeah.
if they had the ability to. It's
Probably,
freaking cool.
but personally, I think that like there's just so many more things they could add before they added that. You know?
Yeah,
mean,
but okay,
don't
of course everybody wants heists. Yes, that's
no.
coming.
I'm not even talking about heights. I'm maybe like other customizable stuff, like customizing your cars with different skins, customizing your character with different skins. You know, stuff that you see like on a daily basis when you're playing the game. Because apartments, you go in there every now and then, whereas
Yeah.
your cars and your skins and stuff,
Alright.
they're there all the you're seeing them because they're in front of your screen. So
But would you guys, okay, if you had okay, you know how we were forced to buy the apartments with the garages?
Mhm.
If you were forced to buy, if you could buy just garages, you would, right? Like if you
Yeah.
could just buy a 10-car garage, like
Yeah,
extra.
yeah,
you can do
absolutely.
that. You can do. I mean, now granted, there's only like 2 of them, but yeah, you can do that.
You can't buy a 10-car garage.
There's 2 of them by the
Okay,
airport.
I'm seeing a lot of comments
What?
in the
Yeah.
stream that people want houses, and like I think houses would be cool because would those have different interiors? Like would each house have a different interior?
Listen,
Or
Ross,
no?
I've already skipped that topic. I'm going to go see this garage that Austin's talking
You
about.
never,
Where is
look,
this?
I'll come show you. Are you in a game with me? You are.
All I
Come
know
by the
is-
airport. Just
is-
go by the airport. Go by the airport. I'll show you. But
We need to be relevant to the 90% of viewers that aren't watching this live.
Oh, well, yeah. Well, I like houses that are cheap but look nice. I mean apartments. Now, if they can make houses that look baller, there is one. What the fuck?
yeah, I told you. There's a couple of them over there. Yeah. But I don't know houses. That'd be kind of interesting. Cause like, how would you get in it? Would you
How
get
would they
in through the
do
front
it?
door?
Yeah.
You wouldn't have a 10-car garage in
Yeah.
your house, would you?
No, but most of the houses you see like in Beverly Hills have at least a 2-car garage. At least in this
Yeah.
game.
There's no way that they would have a 2-car garage house. Like, would people even buy a house in game if it only had like a 2-car garage? Like, really? That's pretty lame.
I've seen worse investments.
Well,
No.
now since you can buy 2 and you can buy a 10-car garage maybe, but I don't think
Yeah.
it's not worth it because
you could-
you can get the maximum, or you can't if you had a house like that. You couldn't get the maximum of 20 cars, which
I don't even like the thought of having to buy a house, because what's gonna come down to is you have this awesome house, right? Like, oh yeah, I got a house, but it's
Yeah.
still, you're never gonna use it. Like, unless they put mini games, man. That's where it's at.
yo,
If they
we'll
add-
have some beer pong and stuff, right? Some like mini games
Dude,
like that.
like- let's do this race. This looks cool.
That'd be pretty funny.
If they had like pool or darts in your house that you could play, like
Yeah.
that'd be freaking cool. Ping pong, because they already have the tennis implemented. They could just take that, miniaturize it, put it on a table, boom,
But if
ping
you play-
pong,
play-
bitches.
it's like they call it mini tennis, and you just play as a miniature version of your character, or something.
That would actually be
That'd
cool.
be pretty funny.
Yeah, that'd
Do
be.
you want to talk about the cars now? Which ones we liked?
Yeah. We could talk. Yeah, the cars. I don't know. How do you feel about the cars? I personally,
I love all of them.
I love all of them except for the
The
thrust.
See, here's the
Thrust
thing.
sucks.
Here's the thing.
Thrust.
They're all like, except for the Zentorno, the other 3, like on the when you just look at them, they're like, you know what? I don't know. Those kind of look plain. Nothing's really going on with them. Well, the Masacro is the fastest sports car, and it like, it stands up to like the Entity and some of the faster supercars, which is awesome. And then the Huntley, that car, I was playing with that today. That car is a beast. Like, it holds 4 people, and it's actually really fast. And then the Thrust. I just like how the fact that it pretty much beats any vehicle if you
do a wheelie. Yeah,
do
but
a
that's
wheelie.
that's so broken.
I've heard the
No,
handling
but
is really
it's-
bad. Can
Oh
anyone
yeah,
confirm
no,
that?
it's
Like, the
terrible.
thrust?
Like,
Okay.
It sucks.
it's
Like
so-
the thing of Thrust is the thing of trash. Like the thing looks horrible. Like it's the ugliest.
Oh yeah,
Like
it looks
like
terrible.
a Harley Davidson.
They
like,
mix.
but-
It's like they mixed a cruiser bike with a like a stunting type of
with a
bike, and
sports
it
bike.
looks. It looks
It's what it
terrible.
is. It's one of those. It's one of those bikes that you go cross country with. Like that. It's a cruiser. I don't know. It just sucks. I think it sucks.
It's
But
really bad.
It could have been a lot
like
better.
The Zentorno.
Yeah, the Zentorno. I think I mean that one, even the Massacre. Like I said, that's very underrated. Like I love that car.
I think,
I haven't bought it yet.
Yeah, it's
I
actually.
love how
really
everyone
cool.
was Go ahead.
No, I was just saying it's because it's like I think it's an Aston Martin, and
Yeah, that's the Aston Martin.
is.
Family.
definitely it looks really slick and sweet when you're driving.
I love how everyone was at first. Was everyone kind of like lowballing the Zentorno when we only saw the front of it? Like everyone was like, "Oh, I don't know," and then we see the back and it looks straight out of Tron, and everyone.
But you
loves
know what?
it.
You know what? Going into the DLC, I thought that the Masacro was like going to be the best car. And I was super excited about that one. And I was like, the Zentorno, whatever. That looks kind of stupid. I'm not going to get it.
I
Might be
feel
another
like-
cheetah, but like
Yep.
that kind of completely flipped on me when I actually saw him. So I'm glad.
I think that the Zentorno had a really good response from the community. I think everyone loved the Zentorno, and you guys can leave your comments down below. Like, leave it in the chat. Do you guys like the Zentorno and the cars that came with this DLC? If not, what cars did you not like, and what cars did you enjoy the most? Like,
Well,
I did a video like the top cars of this DLC in my opinion, and Zentorno was probably the top one, like by far,
Yeah,
because
yeah.
it's
I
just
mean,
so
it's a
quick.
supercar, obviously.
Yeah,
I think
yeah.
it almost seems like with every update, the like the cars they add just get more like they get better and better because the Massacre was like a lot better than the Jester, which was last DLC.
Yep.
And the Zentorno is a lot better than the Turismo. So like, what's gonna be next? It's gonna be even better.
Yeah,
I
it-
think that's what I said in my other video, that every DLC we get better cars with different stats. Like the Zentorno was better acceleration but lower like top speed. And I think the next DLC is probably gonna have muscle cars, man. It's gonna have a muscle car. It has to.
I hope so.
Like,
I mean, they added what, the Huntley? Who was the one before the Huntley? They added like it was the
Albany Alpha?
The Albany
What kind of
Alpha,
car would
yeah.
you
It was a
classify?
Cadillac.
It was
Yeah,
just,
so it's like a
like a sedan.
It was just a sedan.
Yeah.
yeah.
So they
so
have to add a
they had
muscle car
that,
next.
Then they had the SUV
Or a truck.
muscle car or truck. Maybe
Well, they
Would
just
you
had
want to
the
see a truck?
SUV.
I don't like a classic
Do you
car.
want to see? We could ask the chat. Do you want to see muscle car or truck?
I don't like a big truck, like a.
Yo, you know what I
kind
want
of
to
truck you
see?
talking here?
No. What's the car? Oh, what is it called? Shit.
What?
The one from GTA 4. The Dukes of Rebel. Fuck me. Dukes of Hazzard. Jesus Christ. Dukes of Hazzard car.
The Duke's car.
Yeah.
It's called the
What is it
Dukes
called?
in the game.
Yeah,
It's called the
Dukes.
Dukes, yeah,
exactly. I freaking want that car to come back. That car was
Well,
amazing back then.
Yeah, I think that would be cool is if they did like decals on the side. Like if you
Yeah.
could put like the decal on the side of the car too.
Man,
I think
see,
that would be
that's,
awesome.
That's one thing that I was when you said like the apartment customization thing, before all that stuff, man, I want to see a car customization thing where I can put decals and stuff. Because when I made that video, a
Like
ton of
sticker
people,
bombs?
no, like a ton of people even said they would pay for like different skins and stuff
Pay-
for their car.
What? For their
Because-
cars?
Yeah, because it looks so cool. Like some of the
Dude,
stuff.
that's why I think Watch Dogs is gonna
Yeah,
have
you know
a
how like
problem.
the Sanchez.
Yeah.
Yeah,
What
like
about the
yeah,
Sanchez?
exactly. All the
Yeah,
dirt
like you know how
bikes,
you can
they
put like
have-
the ads
Oh
on it.
yeah. Like
Yeah.
you can have different. Yeah, I know what you're talking
Yeah.
about. Yeah.
If
I
they
just
did
think
something like that, oh my god, it'd be so cool.
Look, I just saw in the chat right now. Someone mentioned, or Dom mentioned that he did his internal video. And people hated the back end. Well, he said he hated the back end. How do you guys feel about the back end
Really?
of that car?
He didn't like
What?
the Tron feature.
The holes in the back.
Oh, I
So
love
like the
don't-
Tron feature.
I can't believe you just called me jobless, Domus. Domus, I can't believe it, dude.
Thomas.
You, so I like the holes in the back.
Dude,
I don't know.
Yeah, I like the back
I think
better
it's
than
cool.
the front, honestly. The front, I mean, it looks cool. It looks better than what it did in that one picture they showed a while back. But yeah, the back definitely won it for me when I first saw it. So
It's not like, but the thing is, it makes it unique. There's no other car that has that
It's
style.
exotic. It
Yeah,
is
that thing,
really
that is
exotic.
the definition of exotic.
well,
Like,
and then like
what
another
it
really
has
awesome
freaking
feature,
holes. Who
dude.
buys a car with holes?
Exactly. Exactly. But what look, one of like a really awesome
Mind
feature of
blown.
it is that like none of the parts fall off it like every other car. Where like the Turismo, I'll drive 2 seconds later, I'll have no back, and my car will look retarded. The Zentorno is made like completely of I think it's carbon fiber, so like
Mhm.
all the pieces are one, so like nothing's gonna pop off. So I can crash because I suck at driving so many times, and my car's still gonna look good, which is awesome for
All
me.
right. I
And
don't know, man. Overall, I think that the car is a great addition to the game. I think even though Rockstar's recently been getting a lot of hate for
here's the
the
question though: is it
the
enough?
supercars.
That's the question. Is it enough for the game? Because it's cool, but I was reading, I think it was
What,
on
like
Reddit,
in terms
like
of
It's a
yes,
cars?
lot of
well, just
supercars,
I
man.
was just not even that, just like, and I'm not hating. This is just what I was reading. People were saying that, like, yeah, it's only gonna be fun maybe for the next like 2 days. Like a car, it's not gonna bring the people that left the game. It's not gonna bring them back for a long time, you know. And
I
I don't
think
know, like the DLCs aren't.
I
I don't
think
know what the word is.
If Rockstar were to basically what these DLCs are doing is they're just like they're holding us off to the big stuff. Like
Yeah,
they're probably preparing some because after Heist they
but
don't have
after Heists,
anything
what is the big
announced.
stuff? That's the thing. That's the
The
question.
story DLC.
Is it gonna take another 9 months for that to come out though? That's what people are definitely
They're
not gonna
gonna
be
have the
happy at that.
story DLC. They're
And
gonna
holiday
have
DLC.
they're gonna have the Cops and Crooks DLC. Um,
There's gonna be
all
like a Fourth of July DLC or
Yeah,
another
but
holiday
story
DLC or
DLC is
something like that.
cool, but I think a lot of people would rather like an online DLC, honestly. I mean, yeah, I get the what was it, the Ballad of Gay Tony and the other one I can't think of it right now. Those
Lost
were
in the Jam.
amazing DLCs. People would love
I
that,
don't
but
I don't even know if people
the one thing, at least with
I've heard
story
a lot of
DLC,
people
oh,
haven't played the story. Like there's a huge majority of people that just bought GTA 5 for the GTA Online aspect. That's it. Like
Oh,
they've
they're
never
missing
touched it.
so much.
recently maybe, like back, obviously when the game first came out, in those few months, a lot of people were playing the story, but yeah, I mean once GTA that's why that's why they delayed online so people would actually play the story, you know?
Yeah. I
But
think that the game is a great. I think the story is one of the best stories out there by far.
oh yeah, definitely.
By story in a game that I've experienced, I think Watch Dogs, Max Payne, and GTA 5 have some of the best stories.
Yeah, just like
You get so
immersion
involved,
stuff, yeah.
especially with Watch Dogs. I feel like I'm trying to sell you guys on Watch Dogs, but like literally when I was playing Watch Dogs, I felt so connected to Aiden Pierce. I'm going super off topic here, but that's the type of story people like, that you get connected with the characters. Like in The Last of Us, that's one of the best stories I ever played too. I got super involved with the characters because I just enjoyed the game so much.
Yeah. But
So,
see, look, going back, I'm just putting a chat in Skype, and I'm gonna put it in the chat in the Twitch stream in a second here. But that people told me like if they had a DLC where they had like car vinyls like that, people would pay like the one for this one I just put, and I'll put it in the chat right now. Um,
I
they
just killed somebody.
for that
Sorry.
like to unlock that one, you'd have to buy a shark card. So many people said they would buy a shark card just to unlock that, and I think
What?
yeah, because I mean it
Are
looks
you
pretty sweet.
serious?
But
People would buy a shark card just to have
just
a
stuff like that.
shark
Yeah, that looks
thing?
sweet. In the chat, in the Twitch chat.
I think it
And I
looks
know
cool, but like,
people watching this not live. If you're watching my video about the DLC or the what is it, the
well,
car
I'll
like
show this
vinyls and
picture in
stuff.
the
Yeah,
video. I'll show this picture.
it's basically the picture of what is that car? Is that that's the Jester with like a shark on it? I guess I don't know,
Well,
but
just like the front has teeth,
yeah, the front has
so
teeth.
it's a
But I
shark.
mean, stuff like that. People love it. You know, people love the customization in any
And
game.
I think that's why, like, man, for a game not to have customization after people have been so spoiled in other games, It's foolish not to have that.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
that's Ubisoft's thing. They've been doing no customization for the past 7 years.
Yeah, well,
Like
it's
in
time
every
to
game they do.
change. I mean, like, you know, some things just need to be changed to get with the program. Like, an example, like jumping. Everyone loves jumping. Like,
You can't jump and watch.
what? You can't jump in Watch Dogs? Everybody's furious about that. Like, I love pressing freaking X and just jumping around. Like, yo, what up? Call me the Easter Bunny,
same-
I can jump. Like,
The same thing happened to a few of my friends, or a few like Call of Duty friends. They played Halo for the first time, and the first thing they wanted to do was like go prone. And they were like,
Yeah.
and I was like, you want to go prone? You realize you're the Master Chief, right? Like,
you can't pull in this game. But
yeah, it's just a game like that.
But then again, like, Halo didn't fail because it didn't have prone, you know? Like,
yeah. Oh,
oh,
did you
yeah,
guys hear
obviously.
there's actually a Halo 5 coming out.
yeah.
That news, dude.
I heard about that.
I'm
Dude,
so
at
disappointed they made the
E3
name so
oh my
stupid.
God, they did.
Wait,
But
what's the
look,
name?
At I don't even. It's like
It's called Halo 5 Guardians.
Guardians. Yeah, yeah.
Like, why did they need a tagline with
You
it?
know
Halo's the
what?
greatest first-person shooter franchise ever, and you need a tagline?
You know what?
Get out of here.
It's a new.
Well, they're the
company,
Guardians, bruh.
right? Or making it. You know, there's a Halo actions or live action series coming like on television. It's ridiculous. That's gonna be pretty.
I heard about that. Did you see the Machinima one?
Yeah, that was sweet.
Yeah, that one was
Steven
really good.
Spielberg.
So good.
Steven freaking Spielberg is directing or doing something with Halo. So that's pretty cool.
What?
But yeah, but at E3, dude, there's gonna be so many games for us to play at E3. I'm pretty.
I know that I'm so excited for
I don't even know how
E3.
we're gonna fit all that stuff in. There's only three.
Dude, we're media. We got the credential. We got level 5 security clearance here. We just gonna skip the lines.
We just flash our
So-
badge. Psh, get out the way.
I thought you were about to say something else.
Flash your tits. Flash your dick.
What? Whoa.
Straight in.
I don't know about that.
Come on in. You guys showed us your dick. You get first access.
You straight
But
out.
I honestly don't know if all these games are gonna be overhyped. Like an example of overhyped games. If you were to think hype, what game do you automatically think of?
I think a Titanfall.
Would you
Yeah.
think-
So
Would you even hold on? Hype. You could even classify GTA as that with the heists
Well,
if you want to.
yeah,
Think about it.
yeah, you can. And
What?
like saying something is overhyped doesn't mean it's a bad thing. Like I don't think Titanfall's a bad game. I just don't think it has the longevity to do well for after a month.
yeah, I think
So-
heists are gonna be great though. I just
No. I'm just talking about
Get-
like at the beginning of like
Getting
GTA Online.
Back on E3 though, do you guys want to talk about the Rockstar kind of leak thing?
what leak thing?
Oh yeah. Well, no, it
You
wasn't
know
even
how
a leak.
2K came out.
No, they confirmed
Oh
that.
no, they confirmed it. They're gonna
Yeah,
have
there's
something.
gonna be
Yeah,
a
they confirmed
next gen game. What is it? This fiscal year, which ends March 2015. So, who knows what we're getting?
It's gotta be GTA 5 on the next generation console. I mean, what game are they just
Listen.
gonna drop in our laps?
Agent. I'm telling you.
No, Agent was announced like
Listen,
they never even finished
Agent-
the project.
Listen, hold on. Hear me out on this. Agent. Simply because we
listening.
got that
Agent
one
started on
leak.
Atari.
We got that one leak that said PS3, Sony, they're gonna announce something for Rockstar. Well, Agent was supposed to be a PlayStation exclusive.
I'm gonna vomit
Also,
if it's Agent.
Well,
Agent
you know,
is a
honestly,
stealth game. It's a secret spy game. So what other way could Rockstar freaking announce it than be secretive for like 5 years while they're working on the game?
Rockstar doesn't have plans on going to E3.
Exactly, because they're letting Sony speak for them. And I don't know. I'm just saying.
You know how hard it is to get
possibility.
4 people on a plane to California?
You saw the patch list. They were working their butts off the past month.
Look, I don't know, man. I don't know if Agent's gonna be that. Dude,
I'm not saying it is.
a new
I'm just saying
IP?
it's a possibility.
Oh, actually, did you hear that Watch Dogs is the most pre-ordered new IP?
Well, yeah, that's because it's been announced for 4.5 years.
It's so true.
Listen, man. You gotta give them credit.
It's so true.
If I made a video game,
Uh,
like
I think that
literally,
I think
Watch
Watch Dogs is
Dogs-
gonna do good, man. I don't know. I think it's gonna do good in the story aspect of it. I'm just.
I
Really
think so
excited.
too.
yeah, I mean it's gonna be
I
fun.
mean, I have
It's gonna be fun for like a couple weeks, and then
No,
I mean,
it's gonna have. There's gonna be so much we can do.
Ubisoft is a really good developer.
Oh,
I
I
have a
love
lot of
Ubisoft.
confidence in what they do.
yeah. I mean,
Speaking of Ubisoft, do we want to talk about how the Division was confirmed to be delayed to 2004,
Yeah, we already
2015?
announced
Not that
I
that
don't
was
know. I
any
don't want there to be
surprise.
a riot in my chat.
That's true.
Yeah, I mean, I think we already knew that though. I mean,
Yeah,
that was
the
pretty
division was.
obvious. Like,
Yeah, it
Yeah,
was.
that size.
I feel like delaying games is the new thing. Like
It is like
that's
GTA
just like
started a trend, right? I mean,
If Destiny gets delayed, the GG.
No, Destiny's not going to be delayed because they announced like an actual date. You remember when Grand Theft Auto was coming out? They just said spring 2013. They never really told us a day. Like
yeah,
we all knew that was getting delayed. Same
just
with
like
Watch Dogs. They
they
were like
said for
fall
all the spring
2004.
updates. Right? But
Yeah, because Watch Dogs was like, oh, it's coming out fall 2013. I'm like, okay, I'm waiting for the delayed announcement.
I
Like
don't know,
it's
man. I
just
think that the whole delay thing, it's. I feel like it builds up hype right around the game when you're announcing it, but then right when you delay it, it hurts it more than it helps it. Like for
can that be
Watch
used
Dogs,
against you though?
mm,
Do you
Watch
think
Dogs.
delaying a game can be used against you though?
No, how? Like from
I
a
like
better
I
standpoint?
I think like Watch Dogs. Not saying that Watch Dogs is going to do bad, but I was ready for Watch Dogs like in November. Like I was ready for that game to come out.
I
Yeah,
think a
I
lot of
think a
people
lot
were
of people
just because
were.
of the
Yeah,
they like there was no games for the new consoles that were. I mean, I guess there were some good games, but nothing like that stood out. And Watch
Yeah,
Dogs was that game. And then yeah, they kind
well,
of
like
screwed themselves over on that one. But
they
I
just brought up a
think
good point. They people would rather. Me too. I'd rather have a game done right than have it rush through the door. And that's why Watch Dogs was delayed. You know that, right? Like,
and
they
that's
had
why
like
the
8 years.
divisions were delayed.
well, what happened with Watch Dogs is like, as the release date came closer and closer, because this is what I asked the devs when we were there. I
Yeah.
was like, why did you guys delay? They're like, oh, because like the more we got close to the release date, the more we noticed we're cutting key aspects that we wanted to see in the game. So like maybe jumping was one of them.
Yeah, but what could they add in 3 months that would make it like that much more of a superior game to the
Well,
product
not
they
even
would have
three
released in
months,
November?
like 2 weeks before release. Think about it, like it wasn't about to release and then it didn't announce delay.
No, I'm just talking about like the time they had to work on it. Like if they said that they were going to delay it until whatever the date is, May, like they only have like 3 to 4 months to work on the game.
Yeah.
Like, could they make it that much better in that short amount of time?
I don't know, man. I think that they either it was planned or that's just what happened.
And that's not me being a hater. I'm really excited for Watch Dogs. I'm just
Yeah.
kind of curious.
Yeah, I don't I
I
think
seriously doubt that was planned though, because like I said, when we talked to them at that event, like they just, I mean, I don't, they never told us what specific like things they didn't have in there, but I don't, because I think they knew the hype was around that game so much in November, whenever it was supposed to come out, and then to delay it, but I don't know.
Yeah, it's I'm excited for Watch Dogs though. Like I'm genuinely excited. So
There's a lot of games coming up that I'm pretty excited for.
what are coming out? We got Watch Dogs. We got the two Borderlands games, which hopefully
That's
we'll
right.
be able
Wait,
to.
two?
And
What's the
yeah,
second?
the
Evolve.
Tales from
Oh
the
yeah, the
Borderlands or
Tales.
whatever.
Yeah, yeah. There's that.
Wait, what?
There's
And then
even yeah. There's like a you know the people who
Oh, the
make The
pre-sequel
Walking
and the
Dead.
Tales? Yeah,
yeah,
yeah.
Yeah, the people
Okay,
who make
okay,
The
yeah,
Walking
yeah.
Dead. I don't know what studio that is, but
Alright.
they have it. Even there's a game on PC called H1Z1, which is it looks pretty cool. It's like a Daisy type of game. I
it's
don't
like
know a lot
Daisy
of
with base
people.
building, right?
Yeah, pretty much. It's 1,000 people servers. It's like Sony made it. It's on the Planet
Wait,
Side
is it
2
Yeah, but what
servers.
is it?
So
Is it the zombie the dinosaur one?
no, 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 no.
Or the
It's like
zombie one?
it's H1Z1. It's like the Z is for zombies.
Zombies.
Duh.
Yeah.
But
Well, it could be Z for Xynodors.
Tyrannosaurus Rex.
Is that a new
It's a
dinosaur,
new
Gary?
Yeah,
dinosaur.
I just made it up, all right? The struggle's real here. I have to think on the spot because this is live. So this,
Archaeologist Gary coming up with.
We just made up a new dinosaur.
but yeah, do you guys wanna I don't where are we in this squadcast?
We're like 35 minutes.
All right, well let's wrap this
Yeah.
up then. Well, thank you guys so much for listening in on this
Wait,
squadcast
are
or
we gonna do
watching.
any Would You Rather's?
Oh, we
Oh!
totally forgot about Far
Hold
Cry
on,
4.
hold on. We also have.
Wait.
I had him say.
All right, well,
hold on. Hold on.
You guys, anyone in the chat and comments, go ahead and ask some questions
Here.
like would you rather something or something. And then Austin's gonna bring some up so you guys can hear an
Yeah.
example.
I
So,
have
bring it up.
a couple here. So all right. So this is a good one. If you can go back in time and bring
Mhm.
one thing, what would you bring and where would you go?
Oh goodness.
You go back in time.
You can only bring one item from like today.
Like a carry-on? Like I have to carry it in my hand?
Carry on. No, just any item that's.
It's.
Like,
I would bring the. I think it's called the Queen's Jewel.
Queen's Jewel.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What is that?
Please enlighten us, archaeologist Garrett.
Isn't that the thing that the girl lost, like the huge diamond or whatever from the Titanic?
What would you do with that? Why would
I
that
would
be
sell
a
it.
thing?
Literally, the
You know
only
what
thing I know about the Titanic is the fact that its fucking captain ran right into a rock.
No,
It wasn't a rock. What?
It's an iceberg.
It was a dinosaur.
Right into a rock.
Look, would you rather ride a panda or a giant koala? That's pretty funny.
Are they the same thing at
And,
that point? Like a giant koala is a panda.
That's true.
Well, hold on, where would you go in time with this Queen's Rock?
I'm trying to think. 'Cause
Would you go back to your dinosaur?
I don't know, but look.
I'm trying to bring back the most valuable thing possible.
The question: Would you
bring back
rather?
a dinosaur?
Would you rather kiss Dom or expert thief?
Oh, Dom, clearly.
Dom, full frontal, baby.
I'm so editing that out.
All right. Overall, I don't know where I would go in Austin for your question, man. I have no idea.
Okay, well, I don't even know. Like, you couldn't bring back any like stuff that needs electricity or.
I would bring back a person.
A person? Really?
Yeah.
What is put in your backpack? Get in! I'm here to save you. Freaking Terminator or something. My name is Mr. Gay for the win. You must get in the bag.
Oh God.
Look at the bag.
Get in the bag. I don't know, man.
That's a tough one though. I don't know what you could.
It wouldn't really. I don't know, dude. I can't answer that one. I don't have
There's not too many things from like today that you could really bring back. Maybe like. You can bring back like an invention. And
then it's already here though. Like what?
Yeah, but everything that was invented thousands of years ago is already obsolete by increased technology.
Yep. Now, if you were to do the other way around and go to the future,
like, what if you brought?
Yeah, but we wouldn't.
Well, okay, no. I was gonna say like, what if you brought back a toaster? I don't know why I picked toaster.
Toaster?
It needs electricity. It's a sundial toaster, okay, dude.
Sundial toaster.
Toaster?
Not sundial.
Are you even thinking?
Okay.
Everyone in the chat, hashtag sundial toaster.
Sundial toaster, like
sun power, sun panel toaster. Dude, the people back then, they had bread, right? That's what they mainly ate. A solar power toaster, okay? Dude, you would be the king.
Ate those, like they didn't have them like during Egypt, like they weren't like making the pyramids with solar power panels.
But you're bringing it back to show everybody back then. Dude,
wait.
King if you had that.
Oh, you're bringing something back.
You're bringing from something. Yeah, you're bringing something from now to back.
Yeah, not then to back.
To back, like
okay.
Wow.
Let me think about that.
Okay, I thought you meant like go back, grab something, bring it to the future.
No, no.
You know how dangerous that would be? They would stick their hands in the toaster. They'd stick other body parts in the toaster. That'd be bad.
Sticks in the toaster.
That's what I was thinking.
What?
Okay, Austin, you have the weirdest would you rathers.
I
like the chat has come up with a lot cooler would you rathers.
I don't know. What's a would you rather from the chat?
I don't know.
I see one. Would you rather suck me or Ross? Like, okay.
That's a good one.
It's a great question.
Would you rather suck me or Ross? All right, well, let's go ahead and end this Squadcast.
Let's end it on that one.
This has been Squadcast number, and I hope you guys enjoyed it. This is a weekly podcast that we do here on our channels. Make sure you guys check out everyone's channel down in the description. If you're watching this on YouTube, if you're watching this on Twitch, make sure you guys check out everyone's channel in the chat. And we'll see you guys next week with a brand new Squadcast, or tomorrow with our daily uploads of GTA 5. Later, guys.
Peace. See ya. And one thing I just want to say, if like you're wondering, if you made it this far in and you haven't figured out that we were live streaming, then I don't know what to tell you. But if you want to see more, live streams of the podcast, then let us know.
Well, we should make an announcement for the 1% of people here. We are all going to be live streaming later in the day when you see this.
Yeah, we are actually. Yeah, but they're not going to be... Who watches this
No one's watching this right now, so we can just say whatever we want.
Let's just end it later.
Garrett's social
Ross
security
likes
number
dicks.
is 14987.
Man, how'd you know?